Ladies and gentlemen, we are officially in the heart of the NFL offseason. Auctions are down across the board, which makes it a little bit harder to find those juicy, super juicy snipe opportunities. On the other hand, throughout the course of this offseason, it has become clear that the NFL has looked at what the Bengals did last year with Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and T. Higgins, and they want to weaponize their quarterbacks with wide receivers that are absolutely dominant. So, you combine those two things together, wide receivers, I think, offer some of the best upside in the football card hobby. And so in today's video, I want to share with you guys some of the cards I've been purchasing. I believe I've got some wide receiver breakout candidates in this mail day. I want to share with you guys who I bought, what I purchased them for, the card, my plans for it, the player analysis, the whole 9 yards. Let's dig in. All right, now real quick, if you're new here, welcome to the Football Card Quest. My name is Andy. If you want to learn all about investing, collecting, maximizing your return on investment in football cards, correlating fantasy football knowledge with football cards, and all other really cool football card stuff, make sure you hit that little subscribe button, that little bell notification icon so you don't miss out on a single step on the quest. Let's dig in. All right, real quick, I just want to shout out everybody who's been tuning in, subscribing, liking our videos. Thanks to you guys. The last video that we released, that was on Jerry Jeudy and talking about the best card sets, looking at the quantitative data of which card sets increased the most from before to after breakout. Had over 2,000 views in the first week and a ton of thumbs up. Can't thank you guys enough. You guys kick ass. So, all right, first up, man. Okay, yeah, dude, this is a wonderful. See, this has got a lot of PC value. You know, Chris Godwin tore his ACL around week 15 of last year, so he is going to start the season on IR, on the PUP list, which presents some really interesting opportunities to buy low on him. If you look at his next-gen stats from last year, he had over 1,000 receiving yards with Tom Brady. One of my favorite next-gen stats to look at for Chris Godwin, though, was his red zone targets from Tom Brady last year, 26. That turned into 20 receptions. That was the number 4 best rate in the league for red zone targets. His yards after catch were number 3 in the league. His catch rate was number 4 in the league. Obviously, with him signing a 3-year extension with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, my home team where I've been born and grew up my entire life, I'm a massive fan. This was a Red Origins 2017 blue ink on-card auto. Incredible condition here. Card is in very good condition. These Origins are very susceptible to corner damage, edge wear. They can very easily get whitened around the corners and the edges. However, this one is sublime. Now, one thing that Panini did in 2017, 2018 that absolutely drives me crazy is they didn't put a rookie card logo on cards like this. This is one of the cards they didn't put a rookie card logo, which does a little bit detract from the value. However, I love the artistic design of the Origins, the on-card auto. These are pretty rare cards. This is also a red short print parallel. So even though it's not serial numbered, this card is going to be very rare, and getting this in an auction for $30 when it does come up is a total snipe, guys. This is something that, you know, I'll list for double, triple that, maybe even send it in to get graded because it is in such good condition. But I'm absolutely fine holding this mid to long term. Chris Godwin probably won't be back till week 11, week 12, so I do think there's going to be plenty more buying opportunities for Chris Godwin before he gets healthy. In the short term, talking about wide receivers, look at my man Russell Gage. That's all I'm going to say. Look at my man Russell Gage. Go after him. Now, real quick, if you're enjoying this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. And I'd love to hear from you guys in the comment section below which wide receivers you are targeting right now. Have you picked up any wide receivers lately? Whether it's first year, second year, third year wide receivers, who's your favorite guy going into 2022? Let's see what we got in here. Now, this is a plain white envelope within one of these rigid cardboard envelopes, which I like that. I like that. That's offers some nice security here. Let's see what we got. Oh, baby.
Oh, yeah.
This is what I'm after. Just watch the next 30 seconds when I talk about this man right here, Jalen Tolbert. The dude committed to a local small school. He's a local boy from South Alabama. 2020 marked his true breakthrough season. As a redshirt junior, he had 5 receptions in 9 of 11 games and finished the season with 64 receptions. He also dunked on Arkansas State Red Wolves in their home stadium. He turned 10 catches into 252 yards and 3 touchdowns. Now that we saw the ceiling of Tolbert's skill set, he returned in 2021 to raise his draft stock. His 2021 game log at South Alabama looked like video game numbers, guys. He led 10 of 12 games with 80 receiving yards or greater and 6 of 12 games with 140 receiving yards or greater. Any way you slice it, Tolbert was a man amongst boys during his final year as a Jaguar, where he averaged 6.83 receptions for 122.83 yards per game. He earned an invitation to the Senior Bowl, and he was arguably the best looking wide receiver at the Senior Bowl next to Christian Watson and Jahan Dotson. Well, the Dallas Cowboys drafted him in the 3rd round of this year's NFL draft, and you know what the Dallas Cowboys market size and fan base can quickly do for a player's rookie cards. And with the Dallas Cowboys trading away Amari Cooper to the Browns, Michael Gallup having tearing his ACL at the end of last season, Jalen Tolbert steps into a starting role immediately because his only competition, CeeDee Lamb and Dalton Schultz. This is a fast-paced offense with suspect defense at times, so he's immediately got a safe floor being a guy that's pretty good at everything. And if he could step into the Dallas Cowboys, I say that with emphasis because the Dallas Cowboys have such a huge market size, and be their wide receiver too, we're talking big breakout. And this is literally one of the only product that is out for him. This is the product out for him right now. Now there will be 2022 Prism draft picks if Panini can get their act together. That I think is going to be the next best thing. That'll kind of be a little bit better than this, but what I'm investing in here is the autograph, guys. This autograph is going to be worth, in my opinion, $40-$50 once he breaks out in September with the Dallas Cowboys, and it may even happen in preseason. He's so young. When he busts onto the scene, people finally learn about him because of the size of the Dallas Cowboys market. The demand goes through the roof. The supply is not nearly anywhere close to where the demand will be for this guy in September. Card's in great condition too. This is a Bowman U refractor autograph, top certified, baby. Top certified, top's back in the game for football. It is unlicensed, but it's licensed directly with the player through the name, image, likeness program. Woo! Straight fire, guys. Got this for 20 bucks. It's so important to understand the scarcity of 2022 rookies. Very, very little product out, especially in September. Especially with the delays that Panini's having, we could see that being a primo product. That's my goal. My goal is to flip that in September for double, triple what I paid for it. All right, now you guys know my background in fantasy football. You know the foundation that this show is built on. Collecting cards as a kid, playing fantasy football, growing up as an adult. You got to have one of these in your collection. Matthew Berry, I told you not to draft him.
I've been playing fantasy sports for 30 years, and it is the most frustrating loss I have ever had.
I told you not to draft him. Absolutely love me some Matthew Berry, dude. The guy is very entertaining. He's the OG. He is the GOAT fantasy footballer right here. This is a must-have in the collection. This is going on the wall. I may actually send this in as part of the CSG submission to get this graded. I absolutely love this card. Let's go. Let's go. Matthew Berry, the GOAT. If you've never read his book, The Fantasy Life by Matthew Berry, it's a must-read or must-listen to, and I think I actually listened to it on Audible. Just a great book, man. You have I mean, this dude's been playing fantasy football since like the 80s, you know. He's living the dream, man. He made it to the top, you know. ESPN grinded his way up there, man. Gotta love you some Matthew Berry. Love him or hate him, you gotta have respect for the guy for what he has accomplished within the space. Let's see what we got here. Got good packaging, like this. Little scotch tape, but that's okay if it's on the the cardboard. Oh, my other Jalen Tolbert. Yes, guys, I am extremely bullish on this dude. I will snipe Bowman, Chrome, Refractors, University with the first logo, with the autograph. This is so important for me. I want this man's autograph and heading into September. This is the power of the Dallas Cowboys and the wide receiver position combination stepping in. He could have some games where he has bigger production. Who do the Dallas Cowboys open their season up against? The Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Cincinnati Bengals. 2 shootout games, 2 games where they're going to be forced to throw the ball all 4 quarters, guys. Get out of here. This guy is going to go off and one or both of those games, he's going to be very productive. He's going to become a household name for the millions and millions of Dallas Cowboys fans nationwide, and I'll be holding some of the only autographed product for him. So more or less, I'll be able to name my price in a reasonable manner. I'm looking at, I purchased these for 20. I'm looking to maybe even send some of these in to get graded because they look really sharp, dude. Really sharp. Look at the condition. I mean, corners, edges, surface. I'm liking it, man. I'm liking it. I may get these graded from CSG. These come back at 10. That would be fire. Then I can look at getting probably 100 for them, But paying 20, get them graded for 12 in the bulk submission. That's in it for 32. I know I can at least make 60, 70 if they come back at 10, maybe closer to 100. Or I could flip them raw, maybe get, around that 50 to 60 range, depending on how scarce his autograph is come September. Let's go. Love that. Love that. Favorite rookie wide receiver landing spot based on the market size. We see what the Dallas Cowboys does to players' cards every year. Oh, speaking of super deep sleepers, watch out, man. Boom, boom, a double dose of 2021 rookie ticket autos, Ashton Dulin. You guys saw me pull a couple of his at least one of his rookie ticket autos in last week's mail day. Just getting these incredibly cheap. Getting these for actually $10. $10. $10, y'all. $10. Pop, pop. Just a little double tap right here. Double tap. Some great condition, for the 2021 rookie ticket auto. There's always a little whitening on the corners, a little bit of whitening on the corners and the edges on these, but Ashton Dulin absolutely could emerge as the number 2 wide receiver on the Colts. I know they drafted Alec Pierce, but his work ethic is suspect. I didn't know this until just recently, but the dude left after the first day of the Senior Bowl. Just peaced out, got on the plane, headed out, said, nope, I don't need to do this anymore. That's not a good mentality to have, bro. Not a good mentality to have. A guy like Ashton Dulin is a hard-ass worker, man. Hard worker. So he's going to stay late. He's going to show up early. He's going to build rapport with Matt Ryan. He could very well. He's a special teamer, so he's got a lot of value to the team, right? Special teams, wide receiver, made some big plays, incredibly efficient when he did get targeted last year. So absolutely love targeting. No downside. $10, man. Big game. Flip those for $20, something like that. Boom, boom. All right. What I got for you guys in here. Thank you for packaging your card up very nicely. In the hobby armor. Oh, one more. Pop, 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 pop. Dude, hammering the Ashton Dulins, guys, because of the opportunity, the upside. I know he's a super deep sleeper, but I'm all about limiting my downside. And right now, when the market is so consolidated with all the premier quarterbacks and players, you really got to dig deep, man. This is the time to dig deep and snipe the super deep sleepers for super cheap that could have a breakout game. All I need is one breakout game from him this year for this card to pop, because of the liquidity, the scarcity around the rookie ticket auto, and the price point I got in at around $10. It's all upside, man. It's all upside. The assets on this card alone are worth 30 bucks. So, and depending on how bad or how good he breaks out, they could be worth a lot more. So, guys, appreciate you stopping by the Card Quest today. Coming up soon, stay tuned. We've got more card buy versus battles. We've got more juicy content. Shout out to all the patrons, man. I love you patrons. Check it out at patreon.com/footballcards. Everything we're doing over there, and we're going to be breaking down each and every team in the NFL, looking at their offseason moves, looking at the upside for them in 2022 or downside, and then plays that can be had off of that. I'll see you guys in that next one. Peace. Whew. And mail days make me thirsty. What's for lunch? Ooh, that sounds good, man. Yeah, I like Greek food. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yes, sir. This is interesting. This is, looks like 2 cards. No, so I only ordered 1. Ah, okay. Empty top loader. Interesting kind of tape here, but it does seem to be coming off without destroying the top loader. That's why painter's tape is so nice. This kind of masking tape, or this stuff is not terrible, but it's sticking all over my fingers. Come on, man. Okay, not too bad. I just don't want to ruin top loaders. The last thing you want to do is ruin top loaders here. All right.